I cracked the Clarence batch code. Hi, today I will show you how I cracked the batch code of Clarence. After that, I will also show you where to look up the batch code of other brands. And for the Estee Lauder company, I will explain you briefly how to read them because it's very easy. I have been using Clarins products for a very long time. They used to have a very straightforward batch code system with 6 digits. And the first 3 digits were year and month. Actually, my way of writing down the production date on my list originated from theirs. But then in year 2015, I suddenly began to receive products with completely different batch code. They were 7-digit numbers and were starting from 0. And none of the digits looked like year or month. I think at that time I actually phoned Clarins and just asked how to read them. Of course, they didn't want to tell me. I actually didn't expect much because before that I had one-time trouble. I ordered something from Clarins online shop directly, and that was something like more than 1.5 years old. So I called them and complained it's too old. Then I noticed they were not happy that I was able to read it at all. And they were telling, oh, up to 30 months we are allowed to sell things. So I just had to accept it. So from that time, instead of writing down those 3 digits on my list, I just wrote a complete 7-digit number. I was basically collecting those codes, hoping someday I will figure out certain pattern and able to read it. After a few years, it began to look like the 2nd digit of the number indicates the year. It didn't look like that in the beginning, but later, after a few years, I was thinking that might be the year. And end of the last year, 2019, I was slowly thinking, this is enough. I'm collecting those numbers for so many years and still have no clue how to read them. So I decided to ask Clarins as a last time. And when they still don't want to tell, I will have to crack it myself. So I wrote an email to Clarins. I was telling, I know the 2nd digit of the number is the year, but I have no idea where to find month or week. Then they replied, yes, you are right, the 2nd digit is the year, so that is confirmed. But we can't tell you more than that. Okay. Then I just sat down and started to analyze those numbers. I will show you how I did that. Here you can see my collection of Clarins batch codes. Those numbers with the 3 digits, they are from old batch code. So that means in year 2014, I was receiving things from 2012 and 2013 and so on. And year 2015, I began to receive things from 2014, and at the same time, I received something with new batch code. In the beginning, I was thinking if this 5 means the year, but as you could see from above, normally you never get something fresher than 6 months old, so that I get something from 2015 in January 2015 was not possible. So I had no idea what those numbers meant. It was going on quite long with 05. Yeah, 2016 is still 05. Okay, there I even received something from 2014. I have to say this was a free sample, but still, I was not very pleased. And end of year 2016, I began to receive something with 06. And this second digit was growing slowly. So I was thinking, that could be really the last digit of the year. 7, 8, and lately 9. So let's have a look those 7 digits more closely. Let me make it bigger for you. The first digit was always 0, so let's just ignore it. And the second digit was varying from 5 to 9, which looked like the year. And the third digit was varying from 0 to 5 only. So I was thinking, this could be the week number. You know, 1 year has 52 weeks. And the next digit was varying just from 0 to 9. So let's just copy it. So I decided to have a look what happened to the next number if this is 5. Then I found out when this is 5, this is always 0. So I was thinking, these two are really related to each other. And what if when this is 0, then the next number was varying from 1 to 9. So this was never 0, 0. So when you think these two digits are combined, then it was varying from 1 to 50. So I was thinking, okay, this is definitely the week number. Then I decided to have a close look how this number varies to each of this number 5 to 9. So when this is 5, it was varying from 6 to 37. And when this is 6, it was varying from 26 to 50. And for 7, 1 to 50. And for 8, 6 to 50. And for 9, 2 to 43. So you can see from 7 to 9, it really looked like just week number. This 2018, the reason this starts from 6 is just due to lack of data, because around that time I just stopped writing down the batch codes because I was so frustrated. So after April 2018, I just don't have any data. I still bought stuff, but didn't write it down. And beginning of 2019, I also hardly wrote down something. And for 2019, I'm still receiving things from 2019, so this will grow further. And this 2016 was a little bit strange. It starts from 26, so it looked pretty much like middle of the year. And the last stuff I received with old batch code was February 2014. So that means this number 5 was going on earliest from March 2014 to middle of 2016. So for more than 2 years. And I still don't know what this number means. But from middle of 2016, I'm quite sure this is year and week number. So as you could see, the problem was the first 2 years or so they had different system than now. That totally confused me and made me about to give up to decode it at all. But now I'm really happy that I was able to decode it finally. Hopefully I don't get into any trouble. For all other brands, you can just look up in one internet site, which is called checkcosmetic.net. They really have everything except Clarins. But they were unique site who were at least telling when I enter those new Clarins batch code. This item is produced in year 2014 or later, so we don't support. Because all other internet sites, they were just telling you typed the wrong number. So I like their site most. I happen to own many Estee Lauder company stuff. This includes Estee Lauder itself and Bobbi Brown and MAC. Their batch code is very easy. You don't even need to look up any internet site. They are 3 digits, and the last digit is the year, and the second digit, the middle one, is the month. But it's just 1 digit. That means it just goes from 1 up to 9. And October is A, November B, and December is C. And the first alphabet is just A or B, even sometimes C. That means just A means the first batch of the month and B second and so on. I don't think it's quite right that Clarins tries to hide their manufacturing date. I believe we all have right to know when certain stuff is produced. In Korea, they always have to specify the manufacturing date on cosmetic items. I think that's very nice. And I hope someday it will be like that elsewhere as well. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in next video. Bye!